Presidents met on Tuesday this week, and of course that's where we had this conversation about the two new members, and which was great conversation. I mean, it wasn't just come in and say yes. It was come in and talk about these institutions and what they mean to the Big South Conference, and around the table unanimous that they make us better, they make us stronger. They're great additions to the Big South Conference. And then the announcement with USC Upstate on Wednesday was wonderful. Great exposure for that. Great excitement around that. The buzz was tremendous. And then Hampton here on Thursday. So it's been a whirlwind. It's been an incredible week. I don't remember a week that's been quite so exciting, gratifying, exhausting, but it's so well worth it, and it positions us so well for the future.
I think we'll make us stronger in some sports. So again, some of the sports like basketball, everybody's participating, but there's a lot of sports where we don't. So they will add in a number of different athletic areas. They'll add more sports teams, which will make those sports stronger than they were in the past. It also just, I think, cements us as a conference that has really strong programs across the board. Again, in multiple sports, I think they bring in some very, very good programs.
The opportunity here is really about the regionalism. I mean, when your opponents are in South Carolina, North Carolina, and Virginia, and we have nearly 30,000 alumni that live and work in that area, they have the opportunity to go and support their university in an entirely new way. Take advantage of the natural rivalries that emerge, but also experience the types of opponents that match our profile as a university. And that's what makes great competition, opponents that match up to each other really well. We're excited about what comes next on that front.
Well, it's a great time for the Big South. Upstate is a very, very good athletic program. And then for us to kind of pull up the rear at the right time, I think it's great. I think we now have 12 great schools moving in a positive direction under the great leadership of Kyle and the presidents. And I think next year is going to be a great year for the Big South.
In terms of future growth, we've never been about numbers. We've been about the right institutions. 12 is a good number, but does that mean you have divisions in certain sports? Maybe. We're going to certainly talk about that. Does that mean it changes what we're doing with our championships in terms of how many schools can participate in the championships, what those formats are? Those are all matters that we're going to need to sit down and talk about. We're excited about the two that we brought in this week. We're excited about the work ahead of us to get them transitioned into the conference, and we're excited about the future and what that means for us.